You got me.
So much, ladies and gentlemen, welcome and welcome. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. You can have your seats. You can have your seats. DJ listening.
Yes.
Not your ordinary DJ. What's up? How you doing, baby girl?
I am doing fantastic. I'm awesome. I'm good. I'm feeling nice.
Wait, did you get a pay raise and I was not given a pay raise? This excitement is weird, eh? Are you newly in love?
Yes, I'm in love.
You are in love?
Yes.
Is that why the hair changed? Uje nimerealize mademu aki hatubrekiwa ama ange new relationship. Have you realized was mademu change hairstyle?
We have to look good.
Men, eh?
We have to look good for the new love.
But a woman do the opposite because mademu aki break up ama ange wow shave hair. I've never understood why. Ukira dem make a short hair. Let me tell you how to know that a woman who is broken is around you. First of all, change of hair. Any woman who had long hair and now she has short hair.
Ameachwa.
It's new me. Now hashtag new me. Hashtag now I pay my bills. Hashtag Miss Independent. What? I don't get why women say hashtag Miss Independent.
But maybe hiyo nywele alikuwa anashikashika sana so unataka iende na yeye.
Hakuna itakuwa ati sign ya kuonesha new me. Number 2, ukienda dunda upate madem wameka almost 6 of them. And hawataki bwanaume kwa hiyo meza. One of them is heartbroken. It's a heartbroken party.
Hatuwezi kuwa tuna have a conversation.
Never.
A girl's out. Maybe tumetoka chama tukasema twende.
Hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Mademu wamekaa sita kwa club. No, mademu wamekaa sita kwa club. One of them is heartbroken. Na kuna saa ule wa kuchocha mwenzako anapenda yo Charlie. Yeah, he ain't anything girl. You can do you. You can do you.
Yeah.
Sip coffee. Mr. King. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ofweneke tonight. This is currently the biggest, most trending comedy talk show in Kenya. Make some noise.
Whoa.
Yes, like we always say with the listening, this is the only show that is a real comedy show. The rest are adverts. And we say it without fear of contradiction. The rest in the adverts in your show, Sindio.
Kabisa.
And of course, I don't know how your week has been. My week has been amazing.
Mine
and before
too.
I continue, today is my wife's birthday.
I saw.
Yeah.
I saw. Hey, umetuwekea mapicha tupumui.
Uliona na Cleopatra?
Hey, tupumui.
Ule dem ni mboga safi wewe.
Hey. Leo umeconfess kwa TV.
Lakini mimi uko na macho wewe. Kila kwa page yangu ndo hiyo hizo mapaja yani moving on. So as you were saying. So to my beautiful wife, whatever you're watching from, I am blushing little beige. So I just want to say happy birthday to you. You have been an amazing woman in my life. Thank you for being a beautiful wife, a beautiful mother, and a beautiful woman. And I pray that you grow into becoming the woman that you desire. Yeah, that is my prayer and my wish to you.
Hey,
Waluya si ni wabaya, wewe si wewe.
Kuna saa ingine unaweza calm down, eh? Unaweza kuwa the romantic one.
Relax. Before niingilie hiyo.
Nimeuliza tu juu unakuanga tu mkali na yeye umempea beautiful.
Luya men are epitome of masculinity. Waluya ndio wanaume wamekaa. Unajua Waluya sisi simangi vitu romantic. Shoot to me zile vitu tuna go through ama zile vitu tuna interact nayo ku exercise.
But umekuwa tu romantic with the way.
No, those are Luya men for you. Mwanamluya atakwambia ati manzele ati today I want to make love to you. Hapana. Baby leo nataka nikushi yake. Those are Luya men. So thank you so much of course to each and every single person. It has also been a very busy week, DJ Liz. But before we get there, our guests tonight are nothing less than amazing. And I told you one of our aims at Dr. Ofweneke tonight with DJ Liz and Dr. Ofweneke is to bring you the most trending of guests. Sure. Now, this lady has controlled the internet probably for the past 72 hours. She was the running mate of the one and only Wajakoya Professor George Luchiri. Wajakoya.
The Roots Party.
The Roots Party. And it seems like there's a rift. One of the roots is not really, what is it?
Ama zimeanza kushika.
Mizizi zimekataa. So,
ama zimeanza kushika.
Zimeanza kushika, so zilishika yo. I think kuna mtu alikata kupass the blunt. So, ikaleta beef kidogo. I'm just saying. So, Justina Wamae is going to be on the show. Then apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, we are not just hosting other people, of course. We are also very keen on hosting and also supporting the supporting talent in Kenya. These amazing guys have been taking over. I was the first, I can say proudly, I was the first clean English stand-up comedian in Kenya. Yeah. Thank you so much. And I'm happy that now other comedians have found confidence in doing strictly English humor. Well, because sasa kuna unajua sisi comedians hatujasoma, unaget. Si usoma like like
nauliza juu ndo ukwe fluent unajua pia.
So wewe unataka unasema uliingilia juu ya simama hapo. Uliingilia juu hiyo but then nimekatch vile mnishika na Jemo. So of course we're going to be having Eugene. We're going to be having Eugene and of course with the whole group of the Roast House are going to be live on the show. But before we get there, first things first. Ladies and gentlemen, on Monday, the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, of course, who is also the running mate of Azimio One Kenya. Yeah. They after the nullification, not really nullification, after President-elect Ruto was declared the winner by the IEBC, and of course Chebu as late Madam Waro, someone anamuita Chebu. So Chebukati.
Chebu.
Walu anamuita Chebu Mkate. So so Azimio went to court on Monday to proceed to now present their petition that the election should be nullified and Raila Odinga should be declared as the president. Whether that will happen or not, it will take the Supreme Court, of course being led by Lady Martha Koome, to decide on that one. But what really stood out for me, ladies and gentlemen, is my brother and the newly entrant into parliament, ni mono of parliament, Honorable Felix, it's so weird calling him honorable. Honorable Felix Kode, aka Jalang'o, who is now the member of parliament for Langata. And I don't know if you guys saw the video or the picture of him literally carrying the 34th box.
Tuliona zote. Tuliona hata Karua libeba.
Karua na Orengo kwanza nyinyi wawili. Tuliona hiyo picha. So please. So please, just play for me the clip. Just play for me the clip.
Every day. Sanitize.
Now, that is Jalang'o. And the one thing I must say is, Jalang'o is playing the best of PR. Let's start from there. Bro, kudos. As you saw the other day when Baba was in charge, Jalang'o was next to who? Baba. As much as watu walikuwa wanashindwa wanatafuta kwa Golden Best. Wametafuta Golden Best, song number 909 haipatikani. There shall be Savas of what? Savas of Kibera. Savas of what? But Jalang'o has played his best PR. Everywhere Baba is, Jalang'o has fixed himself.
Yeah.
Now that is the making of a king. Let me tell you guys. Those who have done 48 laws of power, that is the making of a king. True. Jalang'o is being smart. Oh boy, anaangalia na mbele. And we shall be here to celebrate him. But now, listen, I'm just imagining Jalang'o sasa akiwa, you know, we use him to bonga na jalas. Ukisema kitu kidogo, sanitize. So unaimagine Jalang'o akiwa parliament, anasema I want to bring down a bill. Nataka nilete bill hapa. But kabla tuende speaker. Sanitize. So it's gonna be very interesting seeing how the likes of Jalang'o are gonna be in parliament. I don't know how Bahati would have behaved if he made it to the parliament.
Maybe kukiharibika na
wamekata kupass bili yetu. Wacheni wambe kitu moja. Hiyo bili mmekata kupass kota na wacheki. Speaker, kama unafikiri unaweza shout, Dala anaweza shout even more.
Sima youth.
Nani mwingine angiingia parliament?
Ekodida.
Now, Ekodida will take so much time when passing bills. I am scared to the house. Please, the house laws, I don't know what they're going to do. Imagine Ekodida akianza, speaker. Ninge taka kuleta bill. So a big congratulations to all the youngins and all the artists who have literally made to the parliament. But my challenge to you guys is this. The likes of my big brother Jalang'o, Ekodida, and the other probably, and of course, Nesula Lesuda was, of course, was a TV presenter. Who else? She was an Azimio principal. Sabina Shege, who was also an actress on Tausi back in the days. My biggest challenge is all to you thespians, comedians and creatives who have made it to the parliament. Please, when you go there, remember what took you there. We're expecting you to advocate issues, one, about Kenyans and the constitutions that you guys represent. But also remember some of the things that need to be fixed in the creative world, simply because you have been on this side of the world and now you're there. We want to see taxes on cameras, importation of cameras, microphones, brought down, isn't it?
Hey,
yes, Sakaja.
Vile watu wakipiga picha tao.
Exactly, yes.
Wanashikwa.
Sakaja, yes, exactly. Sakaja, you say that you reduce, if you remove all the caps, of course, taxes on drone. Please, we are looking at you guys to deliver. Putting that aside, now one of the top alcoholic brands in East Africa. I will not mention them because they have not sponsored the show, but I will just continue with the story. Have made a profit of 7 billion because that's how much Kenyans are drinking.
Wow.
They made a profit 7 billion. That was around 2 weeks ago. Now Japan has advised young people.
I saw that thing.
Yeah, Japan has advised watu wakunywe so that ingie kwa economy. But Japan is late.
So Kenya tuendelee hivyo hivyo tuko sawa ama?
If Kenyans alone went and sang a song celebrating kukunywa, ebu tuweke wazazi wetu waone. If Kenyans alone put a song. Director uko nayo.
How to take care of children with special needs and those with disability. You do not need to see musical notes to understand music, but rather to have
weird stories. Now, me, I have my own weird story. Me niliacha kunywa. The last time I drank, I asked my wife if she's single. So I don't drink anymore. Hiyo siku nilichoma. So what I did, nilikunywa, nikapanda, tukaingia kwa hao, tukapanda upstairs. So wife akarudi downstairs kuchukua maziwa ya mtoi ya kale katoka Aisley, my last born. So mimi nikafunya mlango. Cause nilifikia wife ameingia ndani kula, cause nilienda washrooms nikarudi nikapata duvet imefura. So I knew my wife is over there, she's asleep. So I closed the door. Kwa mkosubi napata wife hayuko. Nikashangaa alienda wapi? Kumbe manzezi ilinishika yo. Kwa mkosubi napata wife amelala kwa couch downstairs.
What?
Tuli exchange. Yemi niliambo lazima nifilio couch. For 2 weeks nilala kwa couch. Nilipitia from that time sijai kunywa tena. So but this is what I'm just going to say. I think alcohol, as much as we enjoy alcohol, we all know what alcohol has taken through some of our youth. And I think rehabs and guys of doing, therapies and everything. I think therapy has become the most expensive treatment right now because everybody's having issues, then depression, then you think you're gonna kunywa, you do 3 gins, then from there you're okay. The youth that are watching, as much as we need to build our economy, take care of yourself. Ukienda kunywa brand unajua. Don't go drinking unakunywa. Kwanza gin ni memory loss. Mimi kuna siku tulichapa gin. Nakwambia listen, tuliachana na maboy saa 7. Bidii saa 7 na saa 11 until today. Sijui nilienda wapi. I can never account for that. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are about to have an amazing show tonight. Are you ready for the guests? Yeah. Are you ready for the guests? Yes. So please, we are live on TV47, of course, on Facebook, on our on-air channel, and of course as well on our YouTube channel as well. Dr. Ofweneke tonight is the hashtag. Justina Wamae about to come up on the show. So please start tweeting, start Facebooking, do your Insta stories. We are waiting. And of course, when we during the break, of course, we shall be giving shout-outs to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is about to be an amazing show. Thank you so much for joining us. I feel like a TV presenter today. Thank you. Unavyoba TV presenter wa mademo Kenya uko na maringo. Unakujanga hivi na tu tablet.
Na kama ni walking style.
Sijaijua ni nini. Adi, good evening. My name is Leslie Felix. This is TV47. Stay tuned. What is all this? So ladies and gentlemen, please get some music there. We will now want to welcome her on the show. Mko ready, yeah? So, ladies and gentlemen, please, now let's put our hands together as we invite the first guest on the show. The running mate to who was the running mate to Professor George Luchiri Wajakoya of Roots Party. Ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate the one and only Madam Justina Wamae. Thank you so much. Please have a salimia DJ Listening.
Hey, kwanza nilikuwa nimesema ndasema hivi. Are you seeing progress? In old times, Leslie angekuwa amekaa hapa, Ofweneke angekuwa nani? DJ.
Oh my goodness. Is it too early on the show to do this Aki?
Hapana, girl power.
Leo ni
Dawachia isho, by the way. Dawachia isho.
Tutairanu.
Unajua women are good at anything. Anaweza kapo ma mix na kuja hapa.
Na nikuje tuongee story.
Hivi ndio umefanya ukajibu prof vibaya. Bayo mbona I find it very unfair. Mazi umempasha
but before girl power. No, girl power. Speak for ourselves.
Sasa sisi wanaume
tunafanya hizo job zikwa zinafanywa before na ladies.
Dawachia isho mbaki hapa nyinyi wawili.
Hebu tuangalie katano uone vile itaweza.
Ladies and gentlemen, please let's appreciate first of all Honorable Justina Wamae. Karibu sana on the show.
Thank you.
The first time we met, we were doing a launch for one of the aspirants under Roots Party, Arjun. Arjun and Ajali. And one thing I was really happy about when I went home, being a father to girls, yes, and being very much pro-women and being proud of supporting the ladies. Yes. I was happy, and I don't know why guys did not give you guys the credit, that actually Roots Party was the first party to actually declare a female running mate. True. Before Azimio did, and before Agano Party actually did. Yes. How did it feel? I
felt like we set the pace. I even went around the country. Na nikaona mpaka governors. Most of them had female running mates. So impact ya Roots Party ili trickle down. Because women walianza kuonekana. When you pick a woman, the gender card inakula. Si ndio sema?
Cheki vile umepush your agenda.
Inakula. But that is why sahi nataka women tujue. We are no longer just for purposes of top up. Unajua nasikianga registrar political parties anasema hii party list haina enough women, endeleeni. So unajua women are called just for as a top up, youth are called as a top up mechanism, ndio mambo the law has passed, unaona? But sisi tunasema huyo youth man, the woman akona voice, akona mind. Nice. Do you know you're a captain in this industry? Captain. Sini captain. Yeah, ni captain kwa industry. Kusema ni captain uko lile ligi ya kina nani, Jesha Igara, watu wa KCB, unaona? Kwa industry yako you're a captain.
Unanijenga kiburi au juu?
Na kujenga, nataka watu washike ile direction tunaenda. Ukiwa captain hapa, athletics kuna captain pia. Tukifikiria ni mayouth. Yeah. Si ndio listening? Huyu Omanyala. Si ni youth?
Yes.
Kwa hivyo ni captain hiyo sector. But tuna fail sector moja ya leadership. Na si leadership bunge. Okay, pia leadership bunge wameingia, unaona mpaka Jalang'o kwa hapo.
Exactly, yeah.
So wameingia. But imagine leadership upande wa executive. Huko ndio do ya gava ufanywa nini? Distribution. Bunge inasema tunataka hivi, lakini do inatoka wapi? Kwa executive. Mbona tunafail hiyo sector? That is why mimi nasema captains wa hii industry, creatives and arts. Many times mnasema gava to support. Athletics pia anasema government is not supporting us. Do you know why? You guys are youth. But the ones in the executive are the older generation.
Right.
How do you relate? How do you marry ideas? Now you see what I'm doing. Are you seeing the direction I'm taking?
Nice.
Now I see why ulilalisha watu kwa running mate debate. Ndio uliwanyorosha. Now let me tell you, I have never seen somebody defend marijuana so passionately. You almost cried. And you outwardly, with the facts and everything, you articulated why. When you take over power, you guys will be advocating for marijuana. Let's forget about the benefits. How was the feedback? How do people who know you, probably your family, how do they feel? I can imagine you have kids.
Yes.
How many?
I have a daughter, one who is a 3-year-old.
3-year-old?
Yes. Lakini huyo yani ile mama kwa TV, and I know Amboy is watching, wakiwa na Melissa pale, wacha niwasalimie. But let me tell you, hii society, marijuana is something ni kama taboo. Do you know Ofweneke, mimi and my parents tulikosana? The beginning of all this. If I listened to my parents, my relatives, friends, mimi singekubali kwa running mate. I had been discouraged.
Juu ya bangi.
Ati kuvuta bangi.
Did your dad shuku you? Like Justina, tuambie ukweli.
Unajua babangu imba kwa kwaya.
Wase
wa PCA. Alafu chati gani PCEA ya sio Kimau.
Sio kwanza imejaa kamba tu. Usituletee mtoto wako hapa. Yeye anavuta bangi huyo. Ni mvutanji wa bangi.
Mimi nakwambia hiyo kitu ilini affect. By the way, it has been a struggle for me. Hata parents wangu at some point atakuwa tunaongea. Na kuna best yangu pia alikuwa youth pastor, bado ni youth pastor mahali. 2017 when I ran for Mavoko, tulikuwa tu poa, unajua alikuwa ananisupport. Hii story ya bangi tulikosana mpaka pia mimi nikaona, wacha nikamwambia, wewe support mwenye unataka niache. Sitaki kura yako. You get. Sasa zingine mtu kasirika. So for me imekuwa struggle hiyo sector. But during debates, mbona niliperform? Mimi niliambia tu wazazi wangu, watu wetu, just give me this chance niende debate. Na nitawa convert nyinyi wote Kenya mzima. Si uwe wavutaji. Wewe ndo unachoma unaenda mwalimu.
Ngoja muda wako kabla ingekuwa. Ndunenge. Yesu alikuja akafukuza Galila.
Watu unajua wewe ndo unaona anaribu. Mimi nilisema watu wavute.
Kusema.
Si nilikata hiyo story ya kuvuta. Tunaangalia benefits. Kwa hivyo debate ilibidi ni perform. One for my parents na relatives wangu na mabeste wangu.
And she did amazing.
She did well.
Number 2, youthman anaambiwa mnajua tu kuzusha, mnajua tu comedy, hamuna diversity. Diversity wewe ni captain kwa industry. Diversity wengine wanakimbia, wengine wengine ni lawyers. Tunataka hiyo diversity ya youthman ibringi country to the standards we deserve. Kenya ni nchi poa, si ndio?
Yeah,
but bad leadership. Na ndio maana mimi nilisikia vibaya niliposikia IBC did not register targeted. Unajua wale walikuwa na target.
Exactly.
Wakasema youth hawakuchukua kura. During election kulikuwa na voter apathy. Unasikia kwa TV wanasema, tukitembea hizi polling stations, my youth man hatuwaoni. Unaona?
But I think we had more older generation wakikam vote than generation. And I think we really need to ask ourselves a question. One, as a country, and also the ones who are contesting, we need to also ask ourselves, is it that the policies that are being put ahead by the contestants, is it that as they resonate in my youth, my youth or find relevance? Because those are questions that we need to ask ourselves.
And they can answer. 2017 nilipo run for MP Mavoko. It was the reason was because niliona hizo policies as they relate na mimi hiyo time kama 30-year-old. Sasa na represent youth. This time youthman alisema mushakuwa na predetermined result. Tushaambiwa deep state itaingilia na tunajua president ni nani. Why should I vote? Unaona hiyo? Are you getting the drift?
Yes, I get you. Yeah, I get you.
Lack of confidence in public institutions ndio inafanya youthman anasema mimi wacha tu nikae na ngori yangu, wacha tu maisha iendelee, gava inisaidie, gava inisort. Isha decide.
So what would you tell them now that wako hivyo?
Mimi naambia youth, your vote counts. Because nyinyi ndio mnapeana direction hii nchi mali tunaenda. Ujasema the moment una Justina hapa kuna watu wanakuwa faced out. Mkubali hivyo. Najua wanakuwa faced out na need backing ya youthman. Na need other youth kwa hizi level of government na leadership. Unaona? So wacheni kukaa nje. But me advice naweza pata ile serikali itaingia. Juu sisi tulianguka. Tulikubali.
Mimi nashukuru cheke mwesh, mimi nashukuru kenye happen ni. Cause Roots Party ilikuwa ishinde. Cause mimi niliona vision Roots Party ilikuwa ishinde. Shida ni wali celebrate before. Waende kupiga kura. Wale unajua kuna wale wakizichapa either kuna manchis ama usike kulala. So walala kuamka wala amka kama saa 10. So kama saa 10 voting isha.
Kabla uchapeluku ushachelewa.
Oh my goodness.
But mimi naweza sema gava itaingia. Can we focus on mtu akitoka form 4 badala una register just for ID. Kwa registered ID, KRA pin na kwa voters, kwa voter. Hizo zote tatu one stop shop. Ndio msianze kusema wase ati hawaja register
kwa kura.
Ukiingia hapo wewe umekuja kwa 18 years, peana documents zako uko registered zote tatu.
Nice.
Now, let me ask Masha. Now, just to keep it here, Ju. Yesterday, you and your party boss had a little bit of let's try to be diplomatically correct. You had a political ideology misunderstanding. Mkazushala kidogo pale tuliona, si ndio? Tunaona hizo tweets. Are you and Professor Wajakoyo okay?
Wacha nitajibu kwa ufupi. Juu nilieka posta hii show, nimeona comments kama zote ninaambiwa ati Justina tushasikia story yako. Sasa tafuta content. Unaona?
But wewe si content creator.
Sasa nimeambiwa tafuta content nyingine.
Wewe na Kenya mnapelekana.
Sasa nani juu wa Kenya wamesema ndio heshimu, but I one liner is not a personality challenge.
All right.
Mimi simchukii ati as a person. Difference yetu ni on principle.
All right.
tuko na chama ndiyo jina. Tuko na agenda ilikuwa legalization and regulation of marijuana. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa agenda. Na ukienda interview, Lizzy ukikuja hapa uliuliza swali. After interview umeongea venye what you can do. Ukaambiwa do you have a question? Uliuliza how can you know working condition, what is the expectation?
Exactly.
Mimi niliuliza what is the end game? Juu politics lazima kuna
end game.
End game ilikuwa kuenda mpaka debe. Kwenda mpaka debe, kumbuka the conditions were we were 55 aspirants before ABC wakati.
Exactly.
Ndio? Kwa hivyo kwenda mpaka debe ilikuwa twende ABC ichuje wase situpite.
Alright.
But venye kulikam na story si ni project. Hiyo ni difference of ideology na principle. Kwa hivyo mimi sina ngori naye, lakini tukiangalia countries zingine, UK ziko na political parties ngapi? 3. US ziko na major ngapi? 2. Kenya nayo 80.
80 tunapeleka wapi? Okay, kila mtu ana party yake. Kuna party ya kuna rurashio, kuna political, kuna
80 registered. Kumaanisha au amekuwa in existence for over 200 years na chama zao 2 na 3. Si how old are we? Ofweneke
tuko around 50 what? Tumeingiza 60 kweli?
60 years, ndio?
Tuko 60.
Tuko 60.
Na already kuna 100
zitakuwa ngapi? Why do we have so many political parties? Juu kikasirika hapa, unaenda unasema mimi nafungua chama yangu, kwani iko nini? Ukienda kukwenda nomination uibiwe ticket, mimi nafungua chama yangu. Mimi nataka political parties strengthen systems. In a way that ukiwa na different opinion, ukinyang'anywa ticket ama uibiwe ticket. Na tunajua story ya Bahati, si tunaiona what happened. Youth anadhulumiwa in political parties.
Alilia sana, Diana aliniambia.
Iliniuma.
Alilia kwa tumbo hapo, kwa alilia tumbo ya Diana. Mimi naitwa mama. Kura zangu kwa Bahati.
Iliniuma, unajua kwa nini? Yeye alikuwa alikuwa na Diana. Mimi niliponyang'anywa ticket ikapatiwa direct. Nimelipa chama 2017. Wamepea Kalembe the late direct ticket. Nililia na sikuwa nimeolewa. Sasa imagine nilikuwa nalia. Baka nafanya hivi.
Yaani uko kwa soko na bado unatafuta kura. Ni bwana utatafuta ama ni kura utatafuta? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Ofweneke tonight, of course hosting the one and only Justina Wamae. We will be back after a short break.
TV47, the home of untold stories. Je, maumivu ya kichwa na kukosesha amani? Kaluma Strong hutuliza maumivu ya kichwa, maumivu ya mwili na hata huondoa joto jingi mwilini. Kaluma Strong ina aspirin kama kiungo. Maumivu yakizidi, muone daktari.
Aren't you excited for the Champions League?
Despite being visually impaired, he is a jack of all trades. It is our quest to find answers on how to take care of children with special needs and those with disability. You do not need to see musical notes to understand music, but rather to have your soul feel the vibe.
Actually, for us to make a wheelchair, we have to take measurements of the user.
After doing my assessment, I get to know the parent, I get to know the heaviness she's carrying.
Disability comes at different stages of life.
Well, do you know what's happening around
Oh my goodness. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Lizzy, you brought us back with a song of... this is the most confident man I have ever met so far, Burna Boy. You see the way ladies want to say something to troll you, then you reply like it's true. You know, ujukiwea kizio kitu na mtu, but then ukweli, umsi ananga reply back. So, Megan Stallion, who is, I know Megan Stallion, is it Megan Stallion, the ex-wa Burna, nani? Ilikuwa Megan Stallion, alisema? Stefflon Don. Sorry, Stefflon Don. It's because I have a crush on Megan Stallion. So, forget it. No, moving on forward. Moving on forward. Okay. So Steph Lodo alisema apparently Burna Boy cannot impregnate. He doesn't have the ability. And Burna Boy was like, kwani ni siri? So until then, Steph Lodo has not been able to say anything at all. So I would tell my brother Obina, nyamazie your story, wachane your story. Move on with your life. One of the things I have learned, one, you can never argue with an angry woman. That's number one. Number two, this is the mother of your children. No matter what happens, think about her, think where the two of you have come, and think about the children. All right? Yeah. And at the end of the day, my bro, you are a talented young man, my boy. It's never, internet, the most Kenyans will do is 24 hours, like I said. They will talk about you, then after that they'll move to other things. Yeah, but remember, the internet never forgets. So bro, I believe we can be able, there's us, there's Jalas, there's who we can be able to sit down and see how we can solve this story behind the scenes. We are back.
Yes.
So kumbe hii time ukisimama Mavoko ulikuwa single.
30 years.
30 years.
Kwanza acha niseme, unajua ukiwa church na pastor ana preach, unasikia ngoma mtu ananiongelesha. Bene umeniongelesha. Do you know why? If you've seen my page and all reactions, kuna watu wananitroll wanasema, wewe unatafuta job. Kwani ni siri? Mimi natafuta job.
Nice.
Tumeenda election. Si ndio? President alikuwa anatafuta job. Governor alikuwa anatafuta job. Senator, women rep, MP, MCA. Mimi najifanya niko na kitu na sina mimi natafuta job. Kwani ni siri?
Nice.
Na hii ndio ilifanya ukafanya hii move ya kusupport president elect.
Mimi
wasa unasema ulichotoka Kakiru. You have Kakiru so that we can Kakiru together?
Yani you guy, I am as broke. Lakini niseme the Lord has been gracious.
Hallelujah.
So, hiyo time 2017, pia sikuwa na job. Watu wanajua history yangu, nilikuwa unemployed. Nitoke Daystar, nikasomeshwa ile kosi ya UK na mzazi, masters nikalipa kiasi juu niliangukia job British Council. Na ilikuwa like less than a year contract. Tamaa karibu ni buy gari. Kini kona akili mtu wangu. Unwe gari, job iishe, utaifanyaje? So nikalipa hiyo masters degree.
Nice.
Mimi nikaangalia nikona challenge ya unemployment, why we have unemployment, ni juu policies are not resonating na youth employment strategy.
True, very true.
Nikasimama kiti ya Mavoko. Kusimama kiti si nilikuwa naomba kazi. So sasa mtu akiniambia naomba kazi, ni ukweli nimekuwa nikiomba kazi. Nilianguka 2017, nikatuma application 2018 ya PS. So I'm not doing anything that is different. Mimi na apply to job, si ndio?
Is it that your job is out in the public?
In public service. So mtu akisema anatafuta job kweli, because mimi passion yangu ni public service. Na public service ni wapi? The three arms of government. Executive, legislature, ama senate, ama nini nitakuwa ni judiciary. So the three of them.
Yes.
So mtu mimi sitaki watu wanishame. Wenye tu umesema si siri, mimi natafuta job.
Thank you very much. So whoever wins after the Supreme Court decision, please. And to be told, I think Kenyans were in agreement that the next government actually needed your brains, because Mama, not to sugarcoat or put flowers on you, you're actually a very intelligent lady. I must. I don't know if does your husband or now there's like a model.
Yuko.
Na just na wacha kwa hivyo. Wewe ukija kujua mse wa Kenya kuna pride juu ya bibi yake. Wewe ukanga kwa kichwa unafanya miguu hivi. Ndio kibeti chako ba ukile kibeti kibao.
You feel good when the ladies doing well, eh? Nice.
So
Ofweneke what's joke.
Let me ask her.
Yes.
What walikuwa nashanga? How did you meet with your captain wa Jakoya? When did you guys meet? Don't form your party? Ama it used to be there? Ama what led to it?
History ya chama imekuwa hapo for a while. Mimi niliona application, juu utafuta kazi, nikatuma CV, nikaenda interview na spouse wangu na tukaambiwa niko successful. Kwa hivyo mimi kazi nilikuwa nimefanya nini? Nilikuwa natafuta kazi. Yes.
Nice on aggressiveness, ndio. Unagonga hiyo mlango mpaka yanguke chini, si ndio?
Kujituma.
Excuse me, usema sahi theme yangu ya life sahi is one thing, unapologetically.
Yes.
So everything I'm doing is what? So what you feel una feelings about Ofweneke, hiyo ni shida yako, because mimi naishi life ya
kila mtu na maisha yake.
Life bas. So has anafilaje? Okay, wakati you realize, did you know that maybe you might not win, ama ulikuwa na hopes alafu kaenda kulia, Hazia akakuhug?
Hiyo time 2017 ama saa hii.
Hiyo time hakuwa ameingia.
Saa hiyo kumbe naye amekamchama ameona kadem. Na nimshukuru because watu wameiona posta yangu ya 2017. Nilirun as an independent. Kunyuma ticket kenda independent. Nilikuwa na symbol. Yeye ndo alinimekea hiyo symbol. So ya direction yake ilikuwa kunisupport, kumake symbol. Unaona sasa? Ndio maana unamwango like watu wenye wanapenda kitu moja unakampa moja.
True.
So mimi niseme ndio politics has been my thing, lakini hiyo time nililia vibaya sana. Kwa hivyo Bahati alikuwa na Diana. Hiyo time ndo tukaanza dating, alikuwa na run MCA, mimi nilikuwa na run MP. Lakini ali shoot his shot
lakini alipiga kura
lakini check ile mali story iko. Mimi nilikuwa na run MP, sina kiru. Yana run MCA
so ukasema babe hata nikianguka itakuangukia.
Nilimwambia na niseme actually nipo yeye amesupport dream yangu. Nilipona application nilimwambia mimi naona hii direction naweza tuma application na akaniambia go for it. Unaona? Nilipopigiwa nikaamba niko successful. Ndio same time nikasema wacha kwanza mtakuja ofisi kesho. Nikamwambia wacha niongee na spouse wangu. Wow. The reason nilikuwa naomba spouse wangu ruhusa. Actually nikaa Mungu alikuwa ananiambia I cover my bases. Unaona? Assuming venye madem si wa kichwa ngumu unasema it's my vision nini umsa ananiambia nini. Assuming ningetoka Kimangoto kwa hiyo hao. Alafu waandike nimepewa accommodation. Boma yangu inge survive?
Inge survive. Because ulikuwa unalala nani kwa hiyo accommodation?
Una get the challenges of being in politics.
True.
The challenges of unaingia hapo watu wanaanza kukubrand vitu aziko. But kama mliwatch manifesto launch yetu, Prof introduce alionyesha Kenyans bwana yangu. Na amekuwa kwa hiyo campaign trail all along. Sasa watu wakisema ati nimepewa accommodation, watu wamekuwa kimuona. So anyway,
our nigga, whatever you're watching, I say, all the boy child will celebrate because, and that's what I say. I hear many ladies say, oh my God, I'm successful, I'm making a lot of money, I have a good job, and I kind of come off as intimidating to men because, okay, basically, women who are ambitious have become a threat to other men. Like, hey, Mr. Guy, so them because of them. But I still feel proud that there's a group of us. Actually, me it's known. Misa mademu wako, kuna tu wanadu. Yung tu nimaliza. Ati penda kukol nenda meeting. Udemu ati bebsa ni aje toa form. Uwe form ni ya 34B. Kwenda huko. Endo ujipatie form huko ya birth certificate. Unafika mindo wa kuzaliwa na maform. So and I think today you are a hero for the girl child. And I want to celebrate the unsung hero, who is your husband, for being a representation of those men who still exist, who support and
it's very hard to get very supportive.
It's very hard
like that.
And I normally look at myself like Oprah's, okay, it's not husband, they call each other partners. Oprah's partner. Most of the time, Oprah's partner is in the audience. But most of us have never known until you dig down. Because he's always there clapping. It's okay to watch, and men, it's okay to let your lady shine. You get? Others, it means that you as a man, kuna kaki tuwa na beni amekuwa kipo in advice, support. Kuna unakuja umechoka, maybe anapika, yao pika.
Uni msapere ile.
Oh my God. Ado kamatis. Atupiki. So, thank you so much for coming. Si ucheza game kwa show. And tunataka tucheze game na wewe. So Lizzy, uko na yako ready?
Niko nayo.
So Mwesh, before to release, hii game ni simple. So what's next after this? Okay, so bado umetuma application, Karen?
Bado sijatuma Karen because unajua mwenye atashinda is required by law to advertise for CS and PS positions in 21 days. Kwa hivyo ikiadvertisiwa mjue tu CV yangu itakuwa hapo. But growing up kama girl child tu ule msichana mdogo ana grow up ama boy child pia. Nilipokuwa mdogo unaona news, unaona kina Matakarua hapo. Lakini kuna mtu na admire na kwa gava sahi.
Nani?
PS Kenywa. Mmesikia PS Kenywa? Sasa yako state house yende wana controliwa na handing over, unaona?
The transition committee team chairman as well.
PS Kenywa ukiangalia ni technocrat. Amesurvive part of Moi's government, Kibaki's government, Uhuru's government, anaweza enda kwa Ruto. Ndo anaitwa technocrats. So I would want to be like PS Kenywa.
So me I think hero wangu apart from Kenywa, my other hero is Balala. Balala anakuanga tu hapo. Anamwambia baadhi Balala anaweza enda bado ku maintain your ministry. Vile namcheki. Mr. Adinani mwingine. Ananga story Bob.
Ana.
We are proud. So our prayer is which if you were to be asked which ministry would you want to serve under?
Ile iko na youth and gender mainstreaming. That is the direction.
Hapo si ndio?
Ndio tufanye ile story nilisema kama ile ya Yali. Unaona wanyo umeenda Yali, mimi nilitoka part of Yali. Ile iko KU ya Obama. Wakiwachukua hivi for competition, si mnaenda mnatuma application, mnaenda training. Yetu itakuwa kama hata si bangi. Tuta-allocate youth 200,000 acres in every county. 50,000 of them for every cycle. Wanapanda whatever produce wanataka, hiyo proceeds wanaenda home nayo. Kwa nini? Bank haiwezi kupatia loan jo una collateral, una logbook, una title deed. Hizo ndio vitu tunataka.
Basi. Haya, na kuna banks wao angalia vile unakaa. Kae si handsome wanakunyima kwa sababu msee sura mbaya ata struggle kupata ku attract do. Anyway,
game.
So this is the game, eh?
Yes.
I'm going to describe something for you. So your role is to I'm going to give you hints. So your role is to actually tell us what that thing actually is. Umeget instructions.
Mimi najua nataka tu kuoneshana sijai kwa number 1 class. Kwa hivyo ni sawa.
No, waliambia wale walikuwa average students do make it.
Very easy.
Sawa.
Then you go higher. It's blue in color. It's blue in color. You can now start guessing. It's blue in color.
Blue in color.
Yeah, it occupies a big mass.
C. A C.
Not really.
It's not fluid, okay.
It's almost fluid. It's fluid. Occupies a big mass. Yes.
A big mass.
Yes, it's blue in color. People die in it.
Really? See, people die in a sea.
No. Hatuko mbali, tunakam.
Well,
Apart from a sea.
Yes.
Blue people die in it.
Ayo,
sasa mnisaidie mazeli kali kamwax.
Uko mbali kusema si uko mbali.
Ocean.
Yes, finally makofi the answer is ocean. Si wase ukufanania ocean. Ona huyu. Wewe mavoko.
na yangu moja, it's you find it in the house. Guy. I don't even know. Find it in the house. Bado iko hapa. Kwa hii set iko. Yeah, iko.
Sofa set.
No, in that line. Mostly
Kai.
nikisema hiyo kitu ingine
okay, inapatikana kwa hao na iko hapa on set bado.
Yeah.
A cup.
Not a cup. Sitting room.
Iko kwa sitting room.
Chandelier.
Iko wapi hapa?
Ama coffee table.
It's there.
Table. This table.
No.
A cup.
Kai.
Ama carpet.
Yeah.
Carpet.
Yes.
It's a carpet.
Yes.
So much, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Asante.
Our prayer is that the passion that you have for the youth and for the women of this generation, that it's actually going to come true.
Yes.
And we actually, my genuine prayer is that you actually, when those jobs are open,
Yes.
because you are an untapped brain that can be made so much good use in this country and growing whichever sector you end up in. So we are praying for you all the best.
Yes.
Na Kishina anarudi kwa show, si ndio?
Kabisa.
Makofi ladies and gentlemen.
Something else
Thank you so
before
much.
she goes out, watu social media is blowing, watu wamesema pea Justina high five. Social media is blowing.
Girl power.
Girl power.
Now it had to be girl power. Makofi mwesha kitoka makofi. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Ofweneke tonight. We're on the show. Thank you so much to Justina Wamae. And of course, we talked about the past, the present, and the future. Ladies and gentlemen, still stay here for more. And of course, continue tweeting hashtag Dr. Ofweneke tonight. Tag at Dr. Ofweneke at DJ_listening, ladies and gentlemen. Monsieur Director, are we ready for our next guest? I'm enjoying the show. Listen, able to show me.
Yeah?
Able to show me comments.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wacha nikuje nisimame na wewe hapo.
Watu wamezitafuta. Ngoja.
Fungua na hapo, fungua na hapo. Ndio hizo.
Kuna wako hapo.
Haya basi, reduce kiasi. Haya, Hilda Juma unasema una enjoy show. Thank you so much. DJ Max, you say you tuned in all the way from Rushinga. My goodness, thank you so much. Abel Rob, asante sana all the way from Kinangop. Asante sana to Ronnie TV, says kaboom. Boy na sound card unasoma the Dix is insider. Ladies and of course all the way from Thika, wasewa Thika, asanteni sana as well. Lex Mula, asante sana. Gerald all the way from Wiki. My God, watu wa Mwiki kwani kuna frequency? Ja Mwiki na hizo mabonde na mufil kama Mwiki
ni hapa tu.
Kuna Mwiki ni ile wilderness ya Philistines. Wende huko. So wasewa Mwiki, if you are watching, thank you so much. Finally there is frequency and internet there. Of course mimi naishi ploti bila stima bwana. Mateso haya na vile listening anakuanga anaweza hiyo we. Sasa sema hiyo next. Ati hiyo
hata nimepause.
Wewe unajua baba listening ana watch wewe. Wacha nitoke hapa. Moja mujamdi.
Shevi amesema Wamae arudi tena na tena.
Wewe Wamae no. Umesikia bwana yake akona kakiru. So if you don't have kakiru, stay with your poverty kakiru. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, of course, thank you so much. Wherever you're watching from, please keep on the shoutouts coming. Keep on tweeting, keep on Instagramming, keep on Facebooking, commenting, and of course on our Facebook page. Please, my Facebook is not Dr. Ofweneke. Yo ili hakiwa na wa Chinese. Wachaneni na hiyo. Dr. Ofweneke, please ignore. Go and search for the real. Inaitwa the real Dr. Ofweneke, real in capital letters. Hiyo ndo yangu iko na 300 followers.
Ukiakiwa uwezi
No, ni sawa.
Uliacha tuende.
Nipe muziki, ladies and gentlemen. We also now prepare to bring in the next guest, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
Despite being visually impaired, he is a jack of all trades. It is our quest to find answers on how to take care of children with special needs and those with disability. You do not need to see musical notes to understand music, but rather to have your soul feel the vibe.
Actually, for us to make a wheelchair, we have to take measurements of the user.
After doing my assessment, I get to know the parent, I get to know the heaviness she's carrying.
Disability comes at different stages of life.
Well, do you know what's happening around you? Morning Cafe with heated political debates. Baraza la siasa.
Hiyo kitu azungumzie, angalie hali ya maisha ya watu.
Informative health discussions. Business, farming. Tasty Wednesday, Fitness Thursday, and Feel Good Friday with amazing DJs, celebs,
Waimbaji, kuna comedians, alafu kuna wajinga.
and music bands every Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. The next set of millionaires are farmers, as we know agriculture has been and still is the backbone of our economy. As we traverse the different counties to meet different farmers, we ensure to get the story of how they started farming and even how they continue to penetrate the market and overcome the challenges.
Hapa, the reason why nilieka goose na si ducks. Goose, they are very easy to maintain.
A lot of farmers keep on calling, inquiring whether you're supposed to raise some seeds in the nursery or you're supposed to do them directly in the field.
The greenhouse helps us control the temperature because the temperature needs to be between 28 to 32 degrees.
Walk this journey with us every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. It's no secret, construction ain't cheap. But how do we make it affordable? Different individuals.
Hakuna mwingine na watch. The only show that we kama landlord wako na watch hii show na wewe watch. Wewe ni nani? You should watch this show by force because ile ingine tumesema ni nini? Hizo ni adverts. Ni zile skip ad. Hii ndio show. And of course I want to give a big shout of course to Manu Langat saying this is the best show ever. It was lit. Watching all the way from Koibatek. Kuna shebu toi tek. Mbe tunawachiwa mpaka kwa wakale. Unaweza sikia wameuma frequency. And of course
hapo. They will come for you. Watakujia hapa tu.
Adani mkale. Hata nisimuangalie. Anaweza uma jokes zangu. Pulaya maisha man. Stan Kids, you enjoyed the show, and of course thank you so much to Ikwa Murimi. You're saying being principal is the key to a long-term prosperity from your own party, and I shall be the first member. Asante sana for that as well. Watching all the way from Bomet. Yeah, what's up? Bomet pia wanna watch, my goodness. Listen, tumekuwa bigi. Yeah, Brian Rupi, thank you so much as well. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for our next guest? Are you guys ready? Asanteni sana. Listening, I don't know what you have in store for us over there. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys have taken over the country because one thing I am proud about tonight is the fact that the comedy industry in Kenya is growing so big. Now we are literally the road to international stardom when it comes to stand-up comedy. The road has clearly been paved because now we are doing English comedy whereby we can stand with other top stand-up comedians in Africa and literally be able to make guys laugh equally.
Nice.
Now we are moving from things about guys are moving from tribal jokes, Swahili and Sheng jokes to literally stand-up English comedy, English stand-up comedy. So ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to invite the whole crew from the Roast House. Nipe mziki hapo, karibuni sana kwa show. Ni uanguke. Imagine uanguke on air. My goodness. What was your most embarrassing moment?
Neza faint hapa, neza jifanya nimefaint hapa.
No, hakuna insurance. Hata sisi wenyewe. Hatuna insurance.
Neza shukwa na kifafa tu hapa nianze kuanguka.
Welcome guys on the show.
Thank you.
It's such a pleasure to have you guys, and I think maybe you're the only one who we've not been able to meet or interact personally. I saw you once at an event, but you're gonna cool kid. So unajua wase wa ghetto si uko na kafia kuchana na, because you feel like maybe bado sijamake ama na kizungu ya USIU aka OCU. So you're just like, then leo me confirm you actually have dogs.
I do. Two of them.
Two of them.
A Shih Tzu and Maltese Terrier. Japanese. Hebu Google hiyo.
Sasa Shih Tzu.
Hata mimi we have to Google that one.
Shih Tzu
ni gani?
Mimi sema kweli mimi ni wa polling station. Hata sijui. Yaani shule.
Omwanyele Shih Tzu.
Shih Tzu unajua kusema hivyo unajua Emmanuel and I come from the same shanks. So Shih Tzu sounds like another word for a plant, you know, like jana nilikuwa kwa msituni niliumwa na Shih Tzu. So, Tudos, what is that? So those are your most valuable things. Okay, not animals. Animals. That's what is special to you.
Yeah, they're like my family to me. I've had one for 7-8 years now, another for 2. I spend most of my non-working time with them.
Oh my goodness.
It works. It's very popular with the ladies.
So you know, so you don't need to go and drop pickup lines?
No. I just show up with them. Half the work is done.
Oh my God! I just see. What do you know about Mirema? What is that thingy? What is it? Now, Dagi, what is the most special thing that you have? We are an Amadogi.
So it's a special thing in my life, apart from my life. I really like my life, by the way.
Literally all you have.
It's all I have right now. Mimi, I was here talking to Justina after she left. Wait, uko na nini? Shimia, what did you bring? She was just advocating for things na hajatuonyesha. Ulete hiyo mmea, umeleta hiyo shit. Hiyo mmea shit umetembea nayo.
Physically.
This young guy, what is the most special thing that you have?
I have a Meru wife who has a low body.
I didn't see that coming.
I'm telling you, man. She's watching. Hi, baby. Camera done?
Hata mimi, by the way, acha niongee na wife. I have to talk to my wife.
What's up, girl?
Acha niongee, niko na wife. Acha niongee na yeye. Kwa sababu huyu amechoma. Amefanya sasa lazima hata
at least Eugene anaongelesha madogi.
Ameongelesha hata mimi I have to say. Baby, unajua sasa tunanga romance where I come from. Sasa
Carles.
Wewe, see you know. See you know.
Mom, what is the most special thing to you?
Naona hapa kila mtu anaongelea bibi. Hata mimi kama ninafaa kutafutiwa bibi basi.
Well, in the world today, we wouldn't be shocked.
No. For me, my special thing ni dog yangu inaitwa Simba. Unaona?
Simba. Now you have a dog.
Hata mimi nimeona Simba lakini haijanisaidia sana kwa maisha kama ya mji. Nakulanga tu ugali nyumbani na hata ugali umepanda bei.
Ndio inafukuza wanaume.
Hata singekuwa hapa kama si Simba.
Sio Simba sasa. Yeye ako ni soko.
Ndo badilisha jina nite Shih Tzu. Ndio Shih Tzu. Tashika adabu.
I don't even know their dogs called like that. Me, I just know. Is it Lobrand? I don't know Lobrand.
Bosco, Jesus.
No, I think Ghetto, of course, Eugene and Listening would not relate. Ghetto, unajua dogi za Ghetto hazikuwa za mtu mmoja. Ni za Ghetto mzima. So they can eat anywhere, sleep anywhere.
Self-sufficient.
Self-sufficient. Hizo jezi zimekonda. Dogi inaweza kumweka wazi jishikila kwa ukuta. Alafu dogi, Eugene hizo dogi zilikuwa zishajua gari za makanjo. Let me ask, Emmanuel, is this what you wanted to do as a comedian?
Yeah, man.
Was this the plan from the beginning?
It wasn't the plan, but the plan that I had has gotten me here. So you know where we are from, man.
Yeah, man, it's been a journey. You guys.
Yeah, it's been far off. But now that we're here doing Roast House, it's just a plan that has come out of the other plan. Plan to be in front of stages, doing stand-up in front of people. And then out of that, other good things have come out, like this show.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure because comedy, especially when it comes to the ladies, it's always, it was a mademo ngopa kiasi kuingia into comedy. Do you remember your first ever bad joke?
Mimi simangi bad jokes. Unless ni mtu ajui kusikiliza.
Nice one.
Okay, have you met a bad audience?
Wasipo laugh ni bad audience sasa.
Aya.
Kazi kwenyu nyinyi.
So the one is to the audience now.
No, but we do. Sometimes you have bad jokes. Sometimes you won't know until you perform the joke. That's when you know how the joke is. Then you keep working on it.
Eugene, so how did you end up now coming together? Because I know them separately, doing English stand-up. And but how did you end up now just coming with this idea for the Roast House?
Yeah. So at DNR Studios, of course, we produce television, and we have our office very near to where they used to have a show at Two Grips. And I went to see it once because I saw it on social media. They used to have they're very popular. Stand Up Collective and Punchline Comedy Club are very popular with the BBC crowd. So I went to see a show once. And immediately I knew I wanted to work with these guys. So we approached them. We loved the comedy. It's not English comedy per se. It's just it's a different style than what we're used to from local television. And so we started to work on a TV show initially that didn't really go anywhere because of the pandemic. But we still pursued, formed a few other ideas. And I have a club in the CBD called Number 7. So I called Doug and told him that I was going to build a stage.
When do you on Number 7? Anyway, moving on swiftly. Kuna ka story hapo Number 7. Tuendelea baadaye. We should come back.
So I called Doug and I asked him if we change the stage to be a bit more comedy friendly and expand the space a bit, if they'd be happy to perform. They didn't have any slots, so I had to wait in line for a few months.
Wow.
And then eventually, the comedy is becoming very popular.
Yes.
So then eventually, when the club was ready, we shot something, and the first episode was, it wasn't initially supposed to be a TV show. So we just shot a roast with Bien and Aaron Rimbui when they just done Bald Men Love Better.
Yeah.
It went very well, full house.
Community. It's a Baldwin community.
Mbona una hasira na jibu una mimi mama nafikiri kuna hasira fulani
album sisi watu wa Baldwin community.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Ofweneke tonight, hosting the whole crew, of course, from Roast House. We'll be back after a short break to get to know more better about them, how we can watch the show, where they're doing the show, who is the next roast. This is Dr. Ofweneke tonight. See you after a short break.
Despite being visually impaired, he is a jack of all trades. It is our quest to find answers on how to take care of.
You are watching TV 47, the home of untold stories.
In School of Medical Health Science and Technology, we prepare the change makers of tomorrow by training them in theater technology, medical engineering, science laboratory and health records, applied biology, environmental health science, nutrition and dietetics, ICT, counseling psychology, and many more. Enroll with us today and take a certificate or diploma course. Visit our campuses in Juja, Nairobi West, Kisumu, and Homa Bay and get your career going.
Usiyakubalie maumivu ya misuli kukatiza ratiba yako. Kaluma Pain Balm ni dawa ya kusugua iliyotengenezwa kutoka kwa miche maalum ili kutuliza maumivu ya misuli. Kaluma Pain Balm. Maumivu yakizidi, pata ushauri wa daktari.
As a government-sponsored student, joining Mount Kenya University was the best decision I ever made.
With over 165 fully accredited programs and state-of-the-art learning facilities, you literally have the world in your hands in terms of career choice.
The learning is not only uninterrupted, but also supported through ICT. And within no time, you're done with your studies.
Make the right choice by joining Mount Kenya University.
Mount Kenya University, unlocking infinite possibilities. Tonight,
those are the things we have submitted and officially received by court. Now it is in court custody, so we are done with our obligation of submitting those election materials to the court as per the court rules and regulations.
IEBC submits election forms at the Supreme Court. Hearing of the presidential election petition set to begin on Tuesday next week. You are out of order, Chebukati tells Azimio flag bearer Raila Odinga.
Bwana Chebukati kama mshtakiwa disqualify himself, ajiondoe katika hii uchaguzi ambao unaendelea.
As Raila insists Juliana Cherera should oversee Kakamega and Mombasa gubernatorial elections. Police are holding a 40-year-old man for allegedly allowing his 9-year-old boy to drive himself to school along Mombasa Road.
You are watching TV 47, the home of untold stories.
I am pissed off, Dagi, that I feel like we're losing our tradition when it comes to shooting videos.
Why?
Do you remember how our videos used to be back in the days? And all of them used to, back in the days, come as Cisco, Unleash the Dragon. Because of the trousers were, you know, of course, Eugene would relate because he was living in the United States of America at that time. So you over there just for your kindergarten. Why do I hate the fact that you look privileged? Nah, this is not even fun. I feel like I should lecture my folks like that and this said. Umaika una former classmate ya budako anakuambia, son, that was my desk mate. Na umseni CEO, unaangalia budako.
Unataka kumuuliza maswali
lakini so dad, what happened? What really is your dad proud of what you do?
I think he is.
You think?
I think he is. I've never talked about it.
Are you avoiding the conversation?
Yeah, we avoid the conversation. No, unataka kujiletea shida ya nini? Just enjoy, you know. But he's a preacher, so this is as close as it gets.
You didn't fall far from the tree.
Do you ever feel like probably you might end up being a preacher like your dad?
I mean, I'm already preaching. He jokes in the preaching.
Especially
Kenya. You know, all I need to do is kuokoka tu, and then it's the same.
Ima, do they watch your shows?
There was once my dad was in hospital. And then the show, you remember the show?
Yeah.
It was coming up next. So I said, Dad, I'll be on TV in the next 20 minutes. Akasema, which channel?
I can know this story.
And then I left him there in Hosi, nikaenda. I came back, he never talked about it. So that means one or two things. Either he really hated it or he really hated it. But he passed on, so I guess he really hated it. Like I'm out.
Hey, that's cold.
Your folks watch?
Bado, lakini siku moja, maybe they will.
I'm even sure of what you do.
Wanajua tu natafuta huku Nairobi.
So your mom keeps on praying and doing anointing on your picture.
Rabba shakataka. Hey. Na imenisaidia. We're here now. We're doing the roast house. We're doing comedy. We're doing amazing things.
And I'm really, really proud of you. When I look at you, the three of you, and of course, including the likes of Aman, the first stand-up comedian in Kenya of Asian descent, and of course we look at Akina Washira, Justina Wanda. Justina, I watched her once and at Mawimbi, and I loved what she did.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Kenyans are a tough, stressful crowd? Because me, I've come to believe Kenyans don't come to laugh. Yeah. Kenyans come to confirm if you are funny. Tuliona ingine Twitter, hiyo ni meme. Lete. Do you feel
Kenyans are very funny. So you have to dig deep to make it funny. Yeah, you can't do the first joke that comes to you. You have to find another one, you know, a better one that is gonna make them laugh. That's why you have to go dark. Yeah.
Mtu akwambia, I think you're not funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes with the territory. Kenyans are a tough crowd. There was once I went on stage. Uko Ruaka.
What do you expect?
Yes. So I come out, you know, I was performing. I came out to perform. So I came out, I performed. My friend was in the audience. So the crowd was tough. So my friend was in the audience was telling me that someone in the audience was talking in Kikuyu. They were saying, uyo ni wa ku waste time re. Take waste time re, alafu the real ones will come out re.
Unangojea shashi yako.
Yeah. Unangojea Jesse. So when they don't know you, they're a tough crowd. But once they get to know you, once they hear you and start understanding your style, you know, they'll love you. They will.
It's a mixed bag.
Have you felt that before?
I think the scene is slowly changing. People are embracing comedy. There wasn't a comedy culture before. So people are embracing it more and more, especially like now if you're doing English stand-up, like people are now catching up and understanding what we're actually doing. So when we do things like, say, the roast house, now once people see what's the idea behind it, okay, it's not that you're just making fun of celebrities. We're actually just appreciating them through humor. So once people catch the drift, they are able to just flow with it and enjoy. Because everyone loves to laugh. Everyone wants to have fun at the end of the day. Kila mtu ataka kusahau shida pia aje enjoy. Wojilete hiyo nje yote alafu kose kucheka kwa nini?
Mimi nikiingia show muanza from the beginning nakwambia skiza. First of all kama ni corporate nakwambia wewe kama CEO na head of finance anacheka. Then shida ni wewe huko nyuma mwenye ucheka kama mwenye ananilipa anacheka. Then wewe ndio una shida. Exactly. Number 2 kama jokes zangu ni ndogo kushinda shida zako. Your issue is more spiritual. Then maybe should have been a church service to deal with it. Usini kunaribia jina Twitter, oh I don't find Dr. Ofweneke funny. You don't like me, I don't like you too. Like, can we just move on from that? Ladies and gentlemen, we want to know where the roast house is or how it is and what really actually happens on the show. All I know is for you to be there at the roast house, especially if you're a celebrity, you really have to go with 3 hats, not even one. Roho 3, si roho moja. Afadhali uchukue collateral uende uchukue loan ya roho ingine huko. This is a trailer of how the roast house is about.
We're starting at 7, right? Yeah, give or take. We are here to celebrate the GOAT, the Madenge.
You can keep a beard, but you can't keep a woman.
We were told categorically, not to speak about Bonnie's wife, Njeri. And now that I see her hairstyle, I understand why.
My name is Larry Mado. Maina Munene.
A low budget Larry Mado.
Larry Mado is on CNN, you are on BNN.
I was going to say your career has stood the test of time. But at this point, I can say time has stood the test of your career.
Sanaipe mzima. Nikose mwanamume ninakosa nini mimi?
Wow, and the gentleman behind the whole creative idea and the concept of bringing these amazing stand-up comedians together. I watch your shows. That's why I basically know all of your names. And if you check very well, I retweet all of your tweets because I want more people to see what we are. And I look at you guys because I was worried that ile group yetu ya kina Ofweneke, Obina, Chipkizi, we were the last of the stand-up comedians after, well, everything else. But you guys are literally the future.
Thanks,
because now you guys are taking the game to the next level.
Thank you.
The guy, Arthur Nkusi, Rwanda.
Yeah.
And we're having this conversation because we wanted to bring Michael Blackson to Kenya. But my worry was, if I bring Michael Blackson to Kenya, will we really be able to attract the crowd? But you guys are literally making way for us to start inviting stand-up comedians in Kenya from out of the world to come and perform here, which is a beautiful thing. Isn't it? So Eugene, what is your criteria of choosing a celebrity when you're nakuja? Because we all know, ukiita Bahati, right from the phone call, Bahati ataanza kulia, aki. What is the criteria of choosing who's celebrity to, and who have you roasted yet in the past?
Yeah.
And who are you planning to roast?
So since Roasters began, we've had Nameless, we've had Bien, we've had Nviri, Bensol, Avril, Sanaipe Itande, Boniface Mwangi. This coming week on Tuesday at number 7 we have Jua Kali. We're filming this
wow, Jua is so much content. You guys are so lucky. Wow.
But how we choose is collaboratively with Stand Up Collective.
Yeah.
We sit in a boardroom, we go through a list of different people. We decide who has V2, who doesn't. A lot of people we approach, hawana roho, so they say no. We have a wish list, ataki kuwashame sahi kwa TV, but so I think we have Jokali next week. And above all, we'll be continuing the season. After that, we are working on a bigger show that is coming with stand-up collective and a bunch of other comedians. Yeah. But we're basically looking to work with anybody who's celebrating and has enough content.
Amazing. So on ground, on live set, it's at number 7. Number 7 is on Moi Avenue. Is it
junction of Koinange and Monrovia Street.
All right.
You know where Snow Creamy is, Kenya House.
Yes.
Just across from Kenya National Theatre, across that road.
So every Tuesday, or it's
every Tuesday we have Laughter Shack. But then select Tuesdays we have the roasts. But next Tuesday particularly we have the roast of Jua Kali. So come through for that.
So from what time?
From 6:30 p.m.
All
the way to about 10 p.m. Lots of fun. You want to sit in the front.
So is it free or gas paid?
It's free.
It's free. Guys, it's free.
Actually,
can you guys make sure you go there? Yeah, please.
Not only is it free, man, will even give you free tequila if you come.
Yes. Oh my goodness. When you learn the mama shots?
I'm there for shots.
So but on air, where can guys be able to? Because and this is good feedback. Yeah. Somebody DM'd me today when I put up the poster. Somebody DM'd me from I think Kansas.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong. And they said, I love these guys. How can we be able to see Showmax? Those who are not able to get to Showmax, how can they be able to view the show?
So for now, the show is on Showmax and we drop new episodes every Thursday.
All right.
Actually, I think tomorrow morning Prezo's episode drops. He has a lot of clapbacks. He did have the roasting.
Yep. But that's bad, eh?
Yeah. But the show is currently now only on Showmax, and there's a reason for that. We have to pay for the production somehow.
Exactly, yes.
However, eventually the plan is to release it to the public after that. We have a bunch of these shows that you can attend for free, even if you don't have Showmax at number 7. But for now, it's on Showmax, and you have all these little snippets that are doing rounds on Twitter. It's free to download and reshare. And we'll be releasing many of those.
So what's the social media handle? Quickly before we are chased by the news guys.
You follow Stand Up Collective,
DR
Studios, and Showmax as well.
Beautiful. Guys, we are supporting and pushing local content all the way to the world. the world stage, and we're looking forward to this, all of us, literally the whole industry, sharing the stage with the likes of Dave Chappelle, the likes of Kevin Hart, the likes of Gary On, the likes of Bill Barr, all these guys. And I believe, this is what I keep on saying, that South Africa, Kenya, Nigeria are the top big boys in Africa, entertainment, politics, and the rest. Now South Africa is done, Nigeria is done. Now it's time for Kenya to now take up each and everywhere. So I think we have a way, we're ready there, isn't it? Yeah. Now, before I let you guys go, we normally play a game
okay.
on the show. So, kila mtu achukue moja.
Okay. Okay.
Ndio hiyo,
Mimi nachagua yenye sipendi.
Chukua pia na pale. Kuna zingine patiana tu, tunaweza pata na chapo kwa wedo.
Okay, sawa. More.
Kila mtu nne, everybody make sure you have 4.
Okay.
Make sure sizioni. Okay. So the game is very simple. It's called a meme game, So whatever question I ask, you should choose what is your reaction. Zimefika nne?
Niko na 3
pia.
Haya, ndio tuone kazi very quickly.
Haya.
Ndio hiyo. Akidagi unakaa tu ule mswa kudistribute chapati.
Hiyo kwanza that one. That job I'm given, me I can do.
Haya, time. You guys are ready, yeah?
Yes.
So choose which meme represents your reaction. All right? Guys, you cheer them up, Camera guys, be ready to zoom in. When you no, that one. I don't want to start with that one. Shuffle it. Aya, come on, let's do this. When she's driving you to your homie's house and you stopped giving her direction 3 turns ago because she already knows the way.
It's like I can hear the song.
Oh my goodness. All right. Second question. When you're watching a movie with your parents and then a sex scene appears. What is
that? I've never seen that.
All right, Aya. When your boss is always cracking lame ass jokes, but you can't afford to lose your job. I don't like this job. I don't like this show anymore. That one is a little bit gender biased, so I'll put it aside. When you're giving a presentation and someone says, "Speak up,"
again.
What is this?
When you're chilling with someone and think about how you never want to see their face ever again. When you're chilling with somebody and you think to yourself, I don't want to see this person ever again.
The queen.
Yes. When I'm almost done, when you think someone's waving at you, so you wave back, then you realize they were waving at the person behind you. When you see your ex with the person they told you not to worry about.
Hey, Allah.
Very quickly, let's finish up the video. Begin a coffee, guys. Dagi, your social media handles very quickly.
Doug Mutai across all platforms.
Thank you so much.
Eugene Bogo across all platforms.
Thank you so much.
Ruthie Nyambura with a Y. Ruthie Nyambura.
With a Y? So with the Y, is it still part of the handle?
Ruthie with a Y, Nyambura.
Beautiful.
Emmanuel Kisengani on Instagram. Manu Kisengani on Twitter.
Thank you so much, guys. So begin a coffee, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness, that was the whole crew, of course, from the Rose House, ladies. And so please, next week on Tuesday, please at a Club 7 in town. Make sure by actually 6 you're there seated. It's free, and of course a free tequila from the one and only Emmanuel Kisengani. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. It's been amazing. Thank you.